unmistakable. It was her mama. But Florence Walsh was on the other side. Those were her burial clothes. "God must see me at my best, Dory," she'd said with feeling. "Make sure of that before you put me in the ground." Dory had made sure, but now her mother was no longer in the ground. She was very much above ground, standing just 50 yards away, waving. Oh, the joy of touching her again. "Wait, Mama dear, wait! I'm coming! I'm coming!" Dory's feet gathered pace again, racing over the sand. Death could not touch her in her mother's arms. It was imperative that she reached her. Bong! The sound of a bell. Her legs buckled. She fell. Her eyes snapped open. She was lying on her back, gasping for air. Beneath her, the yielding softness of fabric, not the cold, wet sand of a beach. She was in bed. It was only a dream. Yes, she was in bed. It was only a dream, and she was back in the waking world. But where? Above her, a wood-chip ceiling, a light fitting of dimpled glass. Her whole body tightened. Where was she? She blinked, eased herself up on her elbows. This was not her room. Light was hazing the window, but those were not her drapes. She took a deeper breath. The bell tolled again, deep-throated, ominous. Sunday? Sunday bells calling the faithful to prayer. Over the dwindling notes came other sounds, screeching, clamorous. Gulls, seagulls. It must be Sunday, Dorina decided, and I must be at the seaside. But how did I get here? She sat up, squinted at her watch. 8:10. Took in her surroundings, white furniture, Cupid pink decor. The carpet, a deeper shade, raspberry. Yes, raspberry. That's what Mama would have called it. Colours have personalities, Dory. They give us meaning, so they deserve engaging names. Tears, quick and hot. She squeezed her eyes tight against them. Saw her mother again, radiant in her Fatima blue outfit, one gloved hand raised. The almond gloves with pearl trim, buried with her too. A lady is never fully dressed without gloves, dear. Consoled. Yes, at that moment she felt consoled. All would be well. When she dreamed of her mother, it was always a good sign. She was with her in spirit. She'd always be, but... Without warning, out in the corridor, there were footfalls on carpet. Floorboards creaking quietly. Dory held her breath. Light treads. A woman's. Yes, a woman's surely. They halted for a moment at her door. Passed softly on, gathered pace down a staircase, clipped across hardwood, and were gone. It was safe to breathe again. Gingerly she drew back the covers and sat on the edge of the bed. Something in the footsteps, their urgency across the hallway, told her she must get moving. Her head ached. She pressed a palm hard against her brow, gazed at the bedside table. On it was an empty bottle of Jameson whiskey and a glass. Did I, she thought, drink all that? Alongside the bottle, a brochure lying face down. She turned it over. Welcome to the Ocean Spray. Below the greeting, a reproduction of Under the Wave off Kanagawa, its curling wash tinged with gold. She opened it up. Located on the promenade Port-a-Luce, excellent rooms facing sea front, best drinks in stock, catering par excellence, moderate rates, comfort, style, civility. Mrs. Gladys D. Millman, proprietress. At last, a clue. Port-a-Luce. Hard in the heels of this knowledge, a snapshot of her childhood came unbidden. Mama on the beach in a tea dress, frowning. Uncle Jack, in a gabardine suit, hands shoved loosely into pockets, staring out to sea. They'd had an